Alright, so hi people, welcome back to another video. I have been away for quite some time, but I got a couple of comments under my current videos which were related to the IVI program. So now I'm just here to reply back to those questions instead of typing and replying to each and every one. Rather, I'm just making this one video in which I'm gonna read the questions and then I'm gonna get back to you with an answer if I have one, probably, right? So whatever I have within my own experience of staying on campus at ISB, pursuing the IVI program for around 3 to 4 months, I can share my entire experience with you and answer these questions, right? So let's go. Alright, so majorly there are people who actually want to know the selection process throughout itself, right? So the selection process is super simple. You see, the first step normally, like when I did it, it was that you are supposed to apply through an online application, like online process. You go to the website, you click on the apply link, and then you apply for this program, right? In which they'll ask you to upload, and there will be a form, couple of questions, and then they'll ask you to upload 2 videos, which is going to be a 1 minute video in which you're supposed to introduce yourself as a founder. In the second video, you are supposed to explain your idea in under 5 minutes, right? And once you submit this, then probably, and there is one more question which asks that how much time does it normally takes for them to revert back. So in my case, since I was like very close to when the batch was supposed to start, my application was registered around that time. Hence, like I got a message from them within a week for my interview, which was on campus. And then after the on-campus interview, within 24 hours, I got a revert back from them that you have been selected and you must pay the fee and then you're supposed to be here on the XYZ date. Right, so this technically was the entire process, but now from this session, they have actually been setting up more camps in which you're supposed to go. You can pitch directly, and from there also they give you direct ticket to this on-campus interview instead of going through the other process of filing an application and then you got to go through an AI interview. Post the AI interview, then they'll let you know that if you are selected for the on-campus interview or not. And if you're selected for the on-campus interview, then you're supposed to come here to Hyderabad, like to give the interview. And then once your interview is sorted, and then you get a revert back from them, and then you get to know that if you're in or out. That's a long process, but if you go through these camps, you directly get if they select you, you directly come for the on-campus interview, and post that on-campus interview, you really get the information probably like really soon that you are in or out. All right, so in case of AI interview, I would like, based on what I really believe is that you cannot really prepare for it because they are very generic questions, and you like they mostly are made to test your like your instinct about certain, like how you deal with certain scenarios, certain situations. That's the entire thing about the AI interview. It's not like you're supposed to prepare like any question, specific question. It's not a maths exam, bro. You just gotta like you just gotta stick to it, that whatever you feel, whatever you would do in that situation, that is generally tested. Because like entire startup ecosystem or the entire startup game is all about dealing with situations, because you'll be in situations where you feel like tomorrow I might not have money to even go for my payroll, and I won't be able to pay my team. How are you planning to deal with that situation? Yeah, so that's how startup works. And the AI interview probably tests this thing, that in certain situations where the game is extremely against you, everything is against you, in that case, how will you react, and what will you do, what will be your like first actions that you might take? So that's the thing that AI interview tests, and it's not really that difficult. It's just the basic stuff, so don't really like be very harsh on yourself about the AI interview situation. One of these guys have actually given an interview on the 19th, and so one of the scenario is that since this is like the first batch of interviews, so this generally takes more time, because in this case they actually keep certain people on the waiting period as well, like on waiting list or some stuff like that, right? So based on one of my friends' experience, who's my like a part of our cohort, he actually told me that it took them around 1 month or 1.5 months to actually finally get to know that either they're in or out, right? So what else do we have as a question? Alright, so one of them have asked that what sort of ideas do the IVI team prefer for the fourth cohort. Like our cohort is the third one. For the fourth cohort, they are actually going for AI, and AI. if you are even doing anything based on AI, be it any goddamn thing based on AI, you have very bright chances to get in. This is something that I can tell you. What else do we have in a question? So when it comes to the IVI pitch, that thing, like it's not really that difficult, because like if I would say that I'm pitching something, it's just that I need clarity in my own head that what I am actually building and what I am actually doing. If I have that clarity, I don't really need anything else, not a PPT, not any other blah blah blah, no fluff and stuff. I just need clarity in my own mind, and I should know that how quickly can I explain my things. Right, because you will be having only 5 minutes when you're supposed to pitch your idea, in case you're flying through that like website, through the website, and you have to post those videos. You have only 5 minutes to explain the entire thing, and that sometimes is really difficult to do, right? So you got to be very articulate about certain things, that how can you articulate it better, quicker, and that's, I fairly believe, how you can actually ace at this pitch sort of thing, right? People, that was it. These were all the questions that you people asked me, and I have reverted back to almost all of them. I have tried to revert back, and yeah. And if you want to, like, have any more questions related to IVI program or ISB, I'm more than happy to help. Whatever I can answer, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. With that, probably now I might start posting more regularly, but I was like stuck with some stuff, and I'll talk about that stuff also here on this YouTube channel. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next video now.